Hey, what's up? It's Mike with 143. So we have an image here, and it is very small. Let's see how small. It's 148 pixels by 102. And it has been uploaded to the 143 Layout Designer, and it needed to be 2,130 pixels. So that's pretty extreme. It's a tiny little icon, and we're trying to print it. Gosh, what is that? About 7 or 8 inches wide. So we know that's not going to work out. So let's take a look at what that would look like if we printed it that large. So let me just kind of demonstrate some things. No shaming going on here, just trying to help everybody understand. So here's the image, and if we printed that, let's just kind of give you an idea. That's probably larger than what it's going to be printed, but I mean, this is what it's going to look like, printed. So when you zoom in on it, what's the zoom level here? Let's see. How do we adjust the zoom? Oh, it's down here in the corner, 794%. So, it's really hard to give you an idea. Let me show you another thing you could do. So if you blew this up, say we open this up with Photoshop, and then let's get rid of that crop ratio. We just size it up. Let's get rid of this contextual bar. We're just going to zoom in by changing the size. So let's change the size. I'm going to make it 2,130 pixels wide and hit OK. This is a more accurate representation. So if we zoom this to 100% by hitting Control 1, that shows you about what it's going to look like when it's printed. It's going to look like that quality. Okay, so there you go. All right, so how do we fix it? Let's do that. So I'm going to revert back to the original. Let's just do File, Revert, or F12. So Control 0 fills the screen, Control 1 shows you actual size. And I'm going to drop a new layer below it. So let's grab some white and drop that behind it. And then I'm just going to change this layer to black. So we're just going to do a color overlay and make it black. And then we're going to save this. So we're going to export, quick export as PNG. I'm going to call this white 150. It's just about 150. Now we're going to pull open Inkscape. So that's going to take a second to load. And then let's just pull this in, balance cast original. Nope, we want to find that one I just saved, the white and black. That just gives it more contrast for Inkscape to work with. And then I've already got trace bitmap up, but if you needed to find it, you go to path trace bitmap, and that would pop that open over here. All right, so I'm just going to hit apply. And I'm going to go to my layers and objects and just delete the image layer. So there's our shape all traced in Inkscape. And now we need to get the color. Okay, so I'm going to come back here. And I'm just going to zoom in on this image and try to pick a clean part of the color. We'll pick from right here. And we'll just assume that's, there's going to be all sorts of different colors if you click around here. But that color right there looks like, the central part. Maybe the center of this. Yeah, that looks like a really pure version of the color right there. Okay, so now we'll just come back here and we'll color this. So we're going to go to our fill and stroke panel. And I'm just going to select the first 6 characters of the RGBA. The last one is the transparency, and then just set the color that way. Okay? So now I need to size this up, so I want to make this a certain size. So I'm just going to change my display up here to pixels, and I'm going to make it, I want to lock it. Let's do that. And I'm just going to make it 2130, because that's what it needed, and hit enter. Okay, so I'll zoom out. I'm just using minus button to zoom out, and then I'm going to do Control Shift R, and that just crops the document to the object. All right, and now we're going to export it. So I think you can go to File, Export. But I just have that open right here. And I'm just going to choose where I want to export it to. So I'm going to go to my image fixes folder. I'm going to tell it I want it to be a PNG. You're absolutely fine to upload an SVG to the layout designer though, but in this case, you know, I'm going to do a PNG because, well, because it's that's what was uploaded to the layout designer. So the image was nice and trimmed. At least we've got that going for us. And so when I upload this, it'll just fit perfectly right on top of it. All right, so that's just one of many images I have to fix on this design. And so I just wanted to share that with y'all today, and I hope you're having a wonderful day digital crafting.